The Mandean Book of John the Baptist, translated and edited by Yehya Robe. A call comes from the messenger of the great living God. A call from the great living God. The messenger of the great living God calls and preaches to people, saying, everyone should keep himself. Blessed is he who is mindful of himself and directs his thoughts in the direction of righteousness. Blessed are the righteous who ascend to the realm of light. Woe to the person who counsels others but does not counsel himself. Woe to the one who crosses the roads without first making a good path for himself to walk on safely. Woe to the mason who does not construct a good structure for his afterlife. Woe to the envious eyes that wish evil on the people in this world. Woe to the big belly which is never satisfied, no matter how much it is fed. Woe to the person who has two tongues and pronounces two judgments on the same matter. Woe to the ignorant people who are taught yet do not learn. Woe to the idiots who do not seek wisdom for themselves. Woe to the wise if no one benefits from his wisdom. Woe to the rulers who pronounce harsh judgments and do not execute justice. They will be thrown into the blazing hellfire while counting coals with their hands and blowing the flames with their lips. Woe to the evil mind that has been dominated by evil and gripped by hatred. It will vanish as the world vanishes and will perish and not enter the realm of light. Blessed are those who do good deeds, and woe to those who do evil. Woe to the person who receives money, but no one benefits from it or from his food, because he commits sins for himself and for his afterlife. Blessed is he who has been given sustenance, and people have benefited from his food. He has done good deeds for himself, and his good deeds will be noted for him in the hereafter. His good deeds will come to pass before him, paving the way for him to reach the realm of light. If your hands work sincerely, you will ascend and see the realm of light. May the living God purify you. The Prophet John receives a robe of light from the great living God. John teaches his disciples in the evening of the night. John teaches his disciples and says, in the name of the Creator Anur, the Divine Being who appointed me, through whose praises my soul is purified and kept away from disgraceful and irreparable deeds. The underworld angels questioned me, saying, in whose power have you repented, and with whose praise have you gained knowledge? I responded, with the power of the Creator I have repented, and with the praises of the Divine Being who has chosen me I have gained knowledge. I have not come to have a home among the Jews, and I have not come to set a throne for myself in Jerusalem. I have not come to receive wreath offerings, and I have not succumbed to temptations. I am not used to tolerating imperfection, and I am not a drinker. I do not like eating for my body, and I do not envy anyone who does. I have not stopped the night prayers or abandoned the pure running water, as I still adhere to baptism and the holy religious ceremonies. I have not forgotten Sunday and its beginning, as I have not forgotten Shilmi and Enishbi, the two angels who maintain the running water, who dwell in the house of perfection, where they purify and educate people and raise them without defect or blemish. When John made these statements, the great living God praised him for them from beginning to end. And the angels of the underworld greeted him and prostrated themselves before him, saying to him, "Not one of the statements you have made came as falsehood. There is no voice like yours. It is tender and sweet. The speech that comes out of your mouth is enjoyable, and the words that you say are reverent." A robe of light was given by the eternal great God to Adam, the first man and the chief of the first round. And a robe of light was given by the eternal God to the man Ram, the chief of the second round. And a robe of light was given by the eternal God to the man Shorbi, the chief of the third round. And a robe of light was given by the eternal God to Sam, the son of Noah, the chief of the fourth round. O John, a robe of light will be granted to you from the eternal living God. When you ascend to the afterlife, and when the abandoned house of work is ascended through you, everyone who has been purified will be near you in the realm of light, but those who have not been purified will be held accountable. May the living God purify you. The angel of the sun brings a crown of light for the Prophet John. John teaches his disciples in the evening of the night. John teaches his disciples and gives his distinctive heavenly talk. The angel of the sun was in his halo, and the angel of the moon was in his orbit. One by one, the four winds of the earth stopped blowing and stood still. The angel of the sun spoke and said to John in Jerusalem, "I have brought for you a crown with 3 halos of light, each as radiant as the light that is sent to the earthly world. I have prepared for you a ship that goes here in running water, just as I have prepared for you a great boat that goes here in the waters. So when you go to the eternal abode, mention this in the presence of the Lord." John spoke and said to the angel of the sun in Jerusalem, "You are the halo of light, and your request will not be forgotten. Your crown's light will be kept by perfect guards, and this ship of shining splendor and its boat have been prepared to go through the waters." In the end, the angel praised John and said to him, "The woman who enters your law and goes to the brothel to commit adultery, then approaches her legal husband to have children, will not get what she wishes, and after she departs from this life, she will not deserve to be directed towards the eternal abode, and will not reside in the place of perfection. Glory be to the great living God."